I'm here at the University of Oxford for the Political Studies Association conference, and I've sat down with Laura Serra again to talk about some of her research on how young people vote. Why is it that younger people tend to be more left-wing and older people tend to be more right-wing in how they vote?
Mainly it has to do with priorities that different age groups have when it comes to voting, and young people, because of the life stages that they are in, because they're not economically independent, they tend to vote based on sets of issues that are better represented by the parties on the left, whereas older people are obviously in a totally different socioeconomic position, but also they tend to be more conservative because as they grow older, they become more resistant to change and to progressive policies, and therefore they affiliate with the parties on the right.
And is that still the case, or has that been changing a bit over time?
With the expansion of higher education, with the increases in housing prices, you actually have lots of young adults now that are either still living with their parents or renting as opposed to owning their own home. There's also been decreases in the rate at which they get married and have children, and all of these things affect what your priorities are in life, and by extension they also affect what your priorities are politically. Because young adults are taking longer to complete these important milestones, their political behavior has also changed. They're not as likely to shift to the right at the same age as they used to in the past, simply because they don't have the socioeconomic incentives for voting for a right-wing party. If they reach this milestone too late, by that point they've already developed an allegiance with another party, and so they're even less likely to switch to a conservative right-wing party.
Is there something people can read to find out more?
There is a paper by Katz-Metz which looks at this association between what is called delayed maturation or the delayed transition into adulthood and how that affected turnout.
Amazing, thank you very much.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah.